6:47 on your Monday morning, and it's time to talk about Clark County issues with Commission Chair Marilyn Kirkpatrick. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
So let's start by talking about something sad that happened over the weekend. Assemblyman Tyrone Thompson passing away. Obviously, you spent a lot of time up in Carson City before you joined the Clark County Commission. Talk about Tyrone and your experience with him and just what he meant to the North Las Vegas community.
You know, Tyrone was very much an advocate for all kinds of different walks of life. So homeless was his passion. He served with Clark County before he came to the legislature and worked on the homeless. So there are homeless things that are coming through the legislature that will definitely have his watermark on. But kids, he was a big advocate of the at-risk youth, mentoring them, getting them up and on a good path for the future. So he has touched this community in so many ways that I'm hopeful that we can return the favor for his family.
And you mentioned that you kind of mentored him when he was up in Carson City, or as he was preparing to go up to Carson City for the first time. How did you help him, guide him towards what Carson City is going to be like?
Well, first of all, Tyrone was the most positive person I ever met, right? There was never a downside with him. So just, he came in 2013 with 45 days left. So he had to get up to speed very quickly,
Real quick, yeah.
But it was a great opportunity for both of us to have that relationship. Yeah. And he'll always be part of our community.
Yeah. Well, let's switch gears a little bit here to some of the issues that the Commission is talking about. We're talking about 4th of July. It's kind of coming, it's a couple of months away, obviously, but fireworks sales, always a big issue in Clark County. Explain what the county is discussing with regards to safety and fireworks sales across southern Nevada. So
this is really important because last year was our first year at trying to make a dent in it. We received over 25,000 calls on fireworks via the internet. Had that been our 911 system, that would have been a real problem, but our response times were much better because our lines were free. But this year we created a heat map so we know where all of the problem neighborhoods are, and we will be out in force. So the 28th through the 4th are the nonprofit, safe and sane. But any other ones, we're on to you this year.
Fair enough. The City of Las Vegas just approved pot lounges with various stipulations, of course. Where does Clark County stand on this?
So in January, we took a position that we would wait until the legislature had finished their work. There's a bill that they're working on which will regulate many of those issues when it comes to marijuana. Transparency, consumption lounges, dispensaries, and it is our responsibility to go ahead and wait so that we don't have to undo anything that may or may not be in the bill that's going to be dropped.
It seems hard to imagine that the city could take a position on this and Clark County wouldn't, at least at some point in the future, have something along those lines, no?
Well, I mean, we need to see what the bill says to begin with, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of conversations out there already that people always want to know where their marijuana money goes to dispensaries, who has the licenses. What I will tell you is it started out as a very local-driven license, and today, not so much. Many of those licenses are from out of state, out of the country, and we just really need to hold that gold standard, and we're a partner with the state on this issue, so we're going to wait and work with the state.
Okay.